Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we have a very unexpected MT method in this video. So this is a method I genuinely didn't know existed until today on stream, where I was looking for a shoe. Yes, we're going to be talking about shoes. I was looking for a shoe and I genuinely didn't know that this was a thing. Like, I genuinely didn't know that this actual shoe, I'll show you guys what I mean. So first of all, what we're going to be talking about is, of course, shoes. Now, I recommend you guys have a few diamond shoes, and there's going to be a reason for this. Now, you don't need the diamond shoes, but it will help with filtering them later. So the thing I have discovered is you can list stacks of shoes. Now, I didn't know this was a thing, like, at all. I generally didn't know this was a thing. Now, I will say this method is not your method that's going to be making you guaranteed profit like every single time. If you guys do go on to enjoy today's video, if you could smash a like on the video, it does help me out a ton. There are going to be times where you search a few times and there's nothing there. That just happens because stacks of shoes aren't that common, as I'm sure you guys can imagine. Like, it's very, when do you have 20 of one shoe? Like, I have 4 of one shoe here. I have 2 of one shoe there. I have 2 of one shoe, 2 of one shoe. Especially if you don't open packs. Like, you have to think, like, obviously there's a lot of packs being opened, but not many people open like a consistent amount of packs. So the thing that you can, obviously, stacks of contracts have been a thing, and you guys know, if you've been around this channel, how much I love stacks of contracts. But I didn't know stacks of shoes were a thing. I knew there were stacks of like healing cards and, you know, just all sorts of stuff. Believe it or not, right, there are these injury cards. You can stack them. Like, if you have so many of them, if you have 20 of them, like this one, it's a stack. Like, who knew that was a thing? Who knew that was a thing? So I guess if you wanted, like, search through these to find a stack, I guess you could, but I don't know why you would. But regardless, that is a thing. If you guys wanted to do that, again, I don't know why you would, but regardless, I'm going to show you guys what I found on stream, because it generally blew my mind that this was a thing. So if I go to my settings, and I go to my storage, and I go to my media gallery, I was just searching for a shoe to put on Grand Hill, and I found this. There was a stack that had been up for 3.5 hours, like 3.5 hours, that was just chilling there. Like 20 diamond shoes, all for 2,500 MT. Who knew this was a thing? Like, who knew this was a thing? I didn't know this was a thing. I was just searching for a Jordan shoe, and just came across this. Now, what you can do, now that you've picked this up, is you can just straight away discard the entire stack for 15,000 MT. So there's 13,000 MT made right there. Or what you can do is what I have done. If you go to my auctions, I have listed every single one of them up, because I already have one in my collection, so obviously I still want to have one in my collection. Now, I didn't know this was a thing, but now that this is a thing, it's something to keep an eye on. Now, I will say, I literally scrolled through all of the stacks of I literally scrolled through every single shoe. Like, I literally went diamond, and then I went to 1,000, because that's what you can list. No, I went to 500, because even though you can quick sell it for 15,000, you can actually list it for basically 500. You can list it for a 500. You could just straight up list it for 500 if you want to. Now, the thing with this method, obviously, is you will have to be scrolling through a lot of shoes, like a lot of shoes. No, I thought it was a bit of a better shoe, but it wasn't. So how do you actually go about finding these shoes? Again, I literally searched through from 500 to 15,000. I scrolled to the 2-hour mark, because when I got to the 2-hour mark, the game literally wouldn't load anymore. Like, the game just would not load any more shoes, which is kind of insane. So the thing I would maybe recommend doing this is the thing I would recommend you guys do is, if you have, say, like 20 to 30,000 MT, I'd maybe start picking up some of these cheaper shoes. Just because what you can do is, rather than filtering through every single diamond shoe in the game, you can filter through them one by one. Now, obviously, there's going to be issues with that of, you don't want to just be sitting here just filtering through shoes. Again, this is a method that's not going to be profitable to everyone, because not many people want to obviously sit and scroll through these shoes. But another filter you can do to filter through this is, if you go to shoes, diamond, and then you can just filter through the brands here. Like there's some Puma and New Balance. I'm fairly sure New Balance has got 2 shoes. No, it's got 1 shoe. There's 1 shoe in New Balance. So you can literally just put a 250 bid bino on you, and then just scroll through them all, just because it's really easy to do, just because there's 1 New Balance shoe. But again, the whole issue is there's not many people that have 20 stacked, like 20 of one shoe. That's not very common. It's not like, you know, it's not like you get these diamond shoes on the regular. I mean, at the moment you kind of do with Triple Threat Online, but again, because there's so many diamond shoes in this game, it's quite rare that you get them on the regular like that. So I guess what the best way to probably do that, to go about doing this, is to get these shoes. Like, get the shoes you don't have, like for, like, say, like 1,000. Don't know why I bought that one for 1,500, but regardless. So we'll get this Jordan Air 2 as well. Just bought that one. And Jordan 3, we'll buy that one. Not a bad shoe, to be fair. Ball handle, dunk. It's not a terrible shoe. We got a Converse here. We'll buy this one as well. And apart from that, Jordan 3. Did I buy that one? It's not a bad shoe, to be fair. If I do have it, obviously I can just quick sell it. Or I think did I buy it? Oh no, they're different colors. Okay. That isn't too bad. Oh wait. Oh, that's big sad. That is big sad. Maybe I can find a player to put it on. But now that you have the shoes in your collection, again, I maybe do like 20 to 30k MT, just because a lot of the Jordan shoes especially are really cheap, just because they're absolutely trash. Like, a lot of the Jordan shoes are really bad. So what you can do then is, if you just filter the shoes, go down to your diamond shoes, and then this is where probably the worst part of this is you just filter through them all, and you just hope and pray that someone somewhere has somehow listed a stack of 20 shoes for less than 15,000 MT. Even if it's more than 15,000 MT, if you just quickly work out in your head how much that particular shoe goes for, like maybe just scroll around the market a little bit just to see how much the shoe is going for, you can maybe do something on that. But again, guys, this is a method that can be very hit or miss whether you make profit or not. But as you saw with like the shoe pickup that I got, like the 20 shoes, like the stack of 20 shoes that I got this for 2,500. I can make roughly about 19,000 MT once all these sell. Maybe even 20,000 MT once all of these sell. So again, it's up to you whether that's worth your time or not doing. Again, I'm going to let you guys be the judge of that. But in terms of like just the profit margins you can make on this method, like if you do find a stack for like reasonably cheap, you can potentially make so much MT with this method. It's going to be unbelievable how much MT you can make with this method. Again, it's kind of hard to filter through, like, to find stacks. Another way I could suppose you could try and do it, maybe, is do the bid method. Like, if you just do 500 and then 15,000, or maybe 14,000, I suppose, bid, and then scroll. But it's the whole thing as well of, I don't know who's, I mean, I'm going to bid probably 900 on that, because I know I can sell it for 1,000, so yeah, in terms of like whether it's worth you doing that, again, I scrolled to the 2-hour mark and the game stopped loading shoes. So keep that in mind. The game did stop loading shoes as I got to the 2-hour mark. So it's it's not really feasible to scroll all the way to the 4-hour mark and hope something's there. So I wouldn't recommend doing that because the game just will not let you. I mean, I suppose I could just bid 900 on a few of these shoes, see if I can get them. But yeah, in terms of like this method, it's one that I recommend you guys do maybe probably once a day. Like just quickly go have a look, see if you can find anything. If you can't find anything, obviously then just go back to your other methods, because again, this isn't going to be like a quick get rich quick scheme of a method. This is more of like you just go search. If there's something there, awesome, you're going to be making like roughly about 20k. If not, obviously it's then a bit of a bummer. But in terms of like this method, I think it's a good method, but the actual like the profit margin in terms of like how much MT you can make off of like your original investment is really good. It's just you're probably not going to find a lot of stuff there, just because again, who lists stacks of shoes, especially for that cheap? But it's something to keep in mind, boys. It's something to keep in mind. Like the ball method, like I put out a video on these balls. It's good just to obviously know it's there. Like it's good to just know that you can just bid 250 on these balls, and obviously then you can quick sell them for 300. It's just like a good thing to know. So boys, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Again, let me know guys down in the comments how much MT you guys have, because I'm just curious. And just because when you guys tell me as well, especially that I've made you guys so much MT, like through the methods I've shared, obviously it means a lot, to say the least, just because obviously I just put the methods out. You guys actually go out and do the actual methods. I just tell you guys how to do it. So again, it's not really me. I just tell you guys how to do it, but you guys actually go out and perfect the method. So again, boys, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please smash a like on the video. It does help me out a ton. I shall see you guys later. Take care. Love you all. Peace. Want to give a massive shout out to channel members Magic Magpie, Michael, Mario Santos, Kia, Hammer, Hans, Joe Sellin, Vios, Jack, Lindsay Nell, and Josh's mum. Thank you so much for your support, guys.